Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you out to my backyard on this beautiful, partly cloudy day. And, well, I hope what I was fixing to talk about is as pretty as the weather is today, but folks, it's not. I hope you all have been doing well and steadily focusing on stocking up your pantries with food that will sustain you. Uh, think of, like I always say, think of our ancestors. Beans, dried beans, potatoes, rice, sugar, salt. Salt's very important. Y'all need to be stocking that up as well. Your spices, any and everything that you can, especially if you can. Make sure you have a very good supply of canning supplies for the years to come. Get your pectin, your liquid pectin. It's still good way after the date, y'all. So don't worry about that stuff. It's a lot of lies out there. And I'm starting to see people finally wake up and realize this. You can still stock your food up. But if you're just starting, you better get busy. You still have time. Definitely make sure long-standing staple foods. Some jams and jellies is okay, but you need to focus on canning substance food. Food that will feed you. Food that will nourish your body. And one thing you're going to have to take into consideration, at the moment, we can eat big and enjoy it, but we're going to have to learn huge portion control, because once these crops, or what crops there are, start coming in, come in September, people are going to start learning just what little bit of food there is out there, folks. And if you haven't started gardening, you better start learning how to, and saving your seeds, because you need to save the seeds that you grow, because a lot of these seeds that people are buying, guess what, folks, are not germinating, or they're growing very badly. Now, I've been wanting to have one of these Let's Have a Talk videos for a while, but y'all, I'm one track-minded. When it's elderberry season, I'm sorry, I'm going to, well, not really sorry, but I'm going to be busy harvesting, cleaning, and putting up elderberries, because that's one of our main staples, our elderberry and our usnea, and that's what's keeping us virus-free. We don't intend on getting that crap. We want to stay free of it, and it takes work. Y'all say y'all can't find elderberries? Get out there. Drive those country roads, the less traveled roads, the wooded edge of wooded fields. They're out there. They're out there, folks. You just got to be willing to go search for them. The medicinals are out there, and they want you to gather them. But you got to do the work, and the leg work, and the walking, and the searching. And I'm telling you, it's worth every minute of it. Every penny that goes into the gas tank is worth it to be able to be well and to stay well and healthy. Okay, with that being said, for those who are new to my channel, if you can't handle reality and what's going on now, you might want to stop the video now, because I tell it like it is. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't do all this hoopla to get subscribers and to get clicks, and I'm not a paranoia pumper, but I will tell you the facts like they are. This stuff's not getting better. It's not going to. Our government don't care about us. Have you learned yet? Have you learned yet? Neither party cares about us. They're all wonderful actors. The actors aren't in Hollywood, they're in Washington. Maybe one day people will wake up and realize this, that they don't care about us. They don't. They've proven that time after time. With that being said, let's have a talk. Unfortunately, I got my notebook because you have to take notes. I have to take notes to keep up with this because, I mean, this reads like a horror story. You can't come up with this crap. You just can't. Here we go with our old friends across the western big water, China. Apparently, this just hit the underground news that well, China at one of their ports, which they wouldn't say which one, they're having medical workers and scientists. I'm telling you, these scientists need to be reined in, folks. They are now swabbing crabs, deep sea fish, and shrimp. I'd like to see them swab the mouths of shrimp now. Apparently, they're thinking there's a new strain of the virus, and now it's going to be caused by seafood. Oh yeah, how convenient. Yeah, we know how they are. We know where the original crap came from. We're not stupid anymore. Y'all are guilty of many, many things. And like I said back then, and I still stand on it today, have they been held accountable for any of it? Have they been accountable for any of the crap that they have turned loose from their own labs? No. And they're not going to be. Because I guarantee you, now, America's not innocent either. But if we would have done that, oh Lord, we would have been in trouble like no tomorrow. But yeah, now apparently, you're going to have to be careful about seafood. Yeah, watch the prices go up and people get all panicked and everything. Because apparently there's a new strain. And it's coming from seafood. Yeah. Now here's something I've been telling people to get prepared for. I warned everybody, sorry, mosquitoes are after me. Warned everybody, get as much put back as you can before these crops start. What crops we have come in? Corn. And this is very disheartening because corn is a very important vegetable crop here, food crop for America. Right now, as it stands, only 57% of all the corn grown in America right now for this year, only 57% is at good or excellent quality. The corn I've been seeing all around us, I don't know how on earth they're expecting to get anything off of them. 3 to 4 foot tall plants that have an ear on it, that's not corn. That's not corn. So, as we stand right now, you need to stock up on your cornmeal, corn flour if you use it, your grits, your dried corn for hominy, and so on. Your cornstarch, now your corn grits, your corn flour, your cracked corn for hominy, cracked corn for your livestock, and what else was that one? What you want to do, especially if it's for your consumption, buy it, freeze it for at least a week. That will kill any weevils, any eggs that are in the product. Yes, people, don't panic. larvae and everything, eggs, it don't matter. You can't not be that paranoid about it. It happens everywhere. Freeze it for at least a week in your deep freeze if you have one. Then you can vacuum seal it in jars or storage containers or Mylar bags, and they'll be fine. But you want to make sure that you get it stocked up as soon as possible, because when these crops start coming in, what little there is, there's going to be mass panic. So do it ahead of time. Your canned corn, your frozen corn, make sure you get it stocked up, folks. And you can buy frozen corn in bulk and can it up. Yes, or dehydrate it, either or. Next on the, now this one I couldn't help but die laughing about, because y'all know how much I despise fast food. I really do, because it's just nasty anymore. Apparently, the higher powers that be are now saying that there has been a research study done, and they have found that McDonald's pancakes are healthier for you than you going out to your chicken coop, gathering some eggs, and making you a fresh egg omelet. Now, if you think I'm gonna believe that one, good luck, buddy-roo. Because, yeah, there's not a thing on that menu of that disgusting, nasty place that I want to eat. Not even the sodas that are sold there. I haven't been to McDonald's and ate their food in 15, 20 years. Don't intend to. No place will I eat at if they sell any of this impossible meat or anything like that. Oh, and also a heads up for y'all who might not know and you love Cracker Barrel. You might want to call them ahead of time. Apparently Cracker Barrel is fixing to start selling impossible breakfast sausage and everything. So just imagine the cross-contamination there, folks. If it's true, you'll never see me at another Cracker Barrel. And it's not that we even go there very often, but once in a blue moon we get to go. So Cracker Barrel, you're on notice. If you sell it, we won't eat there. We will not ever come into your doors again. Okay. Now this is another one. Everybody's got to start getting smart and getting wise. They're coming after small farms and homesteaders as well. This covers you as well if you have hogs and animals, because you know small farms are dirty and nasty and they don't keep their animals healthy. According to this one, small hog farms and homesteaders, sorry, I got elderberry on my elbow, are more dangerous for carrying hoof and mouth disease than the larger corporate farms. Yeah, let that sink in. What does that tell you? They are trying to make sure that small farms and homesteaders are not able to raise their own meat. I'm telling you, people, I have told you time and time again, they are doing everything they can to get rid of us being allowed to grow and raise our own meat and food. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I prefer to get meat from small farms or homesteaders because I know those animals are took care of and they're not on concrete pads and floors and never able to eat fresh grass or run on the dirt or anything. Yeah, big corporate farms are healthier for animals. Yeah, what you think about that one? Now this next topic, they've been trying to get rid of people being able to have their own chicken flocks. And I'm talking about small chicken flocks, your backyard chickens, your homesteader chickens, your small farms and so. Here's the latest scare tactic, and I'm dying laughing. I'd like to know who's pumping these researchers with money. We all know who it is. Apparently, it's that your private chickens' eggs are 40 times higher in lead than, the big mass-grown chicken farms where those poor things never touch dirt. They're in cages all their lives until they, produce out of eggs. But yeah, they're trying to push now that homegrown chicken flocks, your backyard chickens and everything, eggs have 40% more lead in them. Now, I'm dying laughing on this one. It's just, they're doing everything they possibly can to take out our rights to raise our own food. So y'all stay vigilant. Get your own chickens, I'm telling you. And you don't have to feed them all that fancy laying mash and all that crap. Our ancestors didn't feed chickens that crap. They got chicken scratch and, or if they were lucky, corn chops. Most of the time, they free ranged and survived on what they could find and eat, scratching for bugs and everything. It's getting ridiculous, y'all. It really is. Oh yeah, this next one. I'll tell you, you just got to wonder why. Why do they just keep pushing and pushing? I know why. Agenda 30's coming, y'all. And if you don't know what that is, you better wake up and read it. Read 21. It'll be an eye-opener as well. 50 is the worst one that's coming. And that's when, well, that's another topic for another day. I've talked about those enough as it is. Apparently now, according to research, free-ranging your animals is dangerous, and they are the reason why we are having, as I like to call them, pandemics. But your free-ranged animals are the reason why pandemics happen, because they're dirty and nasty, and your big corporate animals that are tortured are not. They're not nasty. You answer that one for me, because I'm sorry, that's laughable. Not that it's really funny, but I'll take a free-ranged animal any day over a cooped-up poor animal that suffers. Oh yes, here we go. Yes, this is just going to make you hungry as can be. And I'm sorry if you're watching this and eating food. I do not mean to upset your stomach or make you want to vomit. But, the agenda is to get us to eating vegetables and bugs. Livestock, chickens, cows, pigs, all that's nasty and disgusting. Scientists, which I have been talking and telling everyone for a very long time, these people need to be reined in and put under lock and key. These scientists are getting ridiculous. They are now creating larva fat. Oh yes, a wonderful substitute for butter. Yes, larva fat. That ought to taste really good sauteed in your vegetables and spread on your toast, put in your grits. Yeah, on, in your popcorn, Apparently, they're saying they're making this larva fat to replace butter because, butter is not healthy for you. It's not good for you. They are trying to come up with a tasty version of it, but they're saying they're having a hard time getting people to enjoy it once they hit a mixture of 50% ground bug paste and 50% butter. They're saying once they get to that ratio, people can't. I want to know who's being the lab rats for this crap. What human beings on this earth will actually volunteer to eat this? And excuse my French, shit. I'm not going to volunteer to eat it. No way on earth. But yeah, they're saying once they get to the 50% bug paste, 50% butter, they can detect it and they don't like the consistency or taste. Who are these people and how desperate can you possibly be for money? I mean, we're scraping here, but no, don't need money bad enough that I'm going to be, a guinea pig to, test larva fat. Ugh, I need a drink after that one, and yeah, it's not alcoholic. Gotcha. Mosquitoes. Alright, now here's one that should concern all of us, because I do not like, support, nor will I grow or want to be around or consume GMO foods. Apparently now, many countries worldwide, over the fears of food shortages, are now starting to cut the leash on controlling what GMOs are grown. Apparently, they are more worried about growing food that is drought tolerant, and they're welcoming GMO crops. So this means any of y'all that live around big fields or where there's corporate farmers and everything, you need to be careful, find out what kind of crops they're growing, because if you're doing heirloom, those GMO crops will cross with yours. So be very careful, be vigilant, and keep your eye open on that. And here we go again. This ought to be just absolutely delicious on the dinner table. They are now starting to 3D print crickets. Yeah, 3D printed crickets. And they want to mix them with vegetables to feed us to prevent food crisis. Now, I'm not going to eat the real bugs to begin with, but 3D printed crickets mixed with vegetables will help feed the world. Yeah, can we say BS on that one? Yeah, heads up on that one. And another thing, y'all, there's already got to be careful. Read all of your labels. If you buy things from the grocery store, they're starting to add the bugs or bug byproducts into your food. So PepsiCo has already sent out massive memos that they're going to be changing recipes up and everything because they can't get a hold of supplies. Yeah, that could be something else. So just keep your eyes open, or you're going to be enjoying crickets and not knowing it. They're already using crickets in taking out chicken and meat products out of your pet's food and using crickets and black fly larvae and stuff in their food. So read your labels, people. Not only are our pets not safe, we're not safe. Now this is a little bit older news from Pendleton, Oregon. Now this I find absolutely 100% suspicious, and I call arson on it. Just like everything else that's been burning down, it's arson, folks. Historic grain craft flour mill burned down in Pendleton, Oregon. Here's where it gets interesting. The fire department responded to the first fire and completely extinguished it around 2:55 p.m. Fire was out. Firefighters don't leave if the fire's not out. They completely extinguished it. Come 4 a.m. the next morning, they received a call, and the building was fully engulfed. Now, I call arson on that one, because it's yet another one of, what is it, 68, 69, something like that. Grain mills, flour producers, chicken farms, hog farms, bakeries, you name it, that have just mysteriously burnt down. Now, if you don't call that odd, I don't know what is. Okay. Rounding out, we're getting close to being over. Now this is, like I said, towards the end I do a little bit older news. Netherlands apparently has lost their mind because they're trying to be a part of this global carbon cutback. Yeah, they've lost their minds. Netherlands is going, or has shut down 11,200 of their farms, which is a little over 20% of the farms in their country. Now, they are having massive food shortages there. Why would you cut your own throat and shut your farms down? You should be encouraging them like crazy to continue to grow and grow whatever they can to feed their people. It's not making sense, people, and I'm telling you, get prepared. It's here, and it's going to get worse here as well. Now, talking about it getting bad here. I've been used to Borden milk all my life. Prairie Farms, Borden milk, all of them. I remember when Borden canned milk was really good as well. And my heart goes out to all the workers at these two production plants. Borden Dairy Company is immediately closing two of their production plants. The one in Dothan, Alabama, and the other one in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Their facilities will be 100% shut down. All those people are unemployed, and it should be both should be completely closed by September 30th of 2022. Y'all, pray for these people. They're going to have to find new jobs. Some of these people are probably not going to be able to get their retirement now. This is getting ridiculous. You know why they closed down? Apparently there's some kind of new rules, and it's almost impossible to hit the goals that they want them to produce, and it's not production size, it's some kind of carbon something bullcrap. So, yep, if you like boring milk and you're around Dothan, Alabama or Hattiesburg, Mississippi, it's going to get hard to get those products because they're not reopening the plants and they're not building any more anywhere else. And you can thank our government for this and the bull crap that's being pulled worldwide. Now, I am not making this video to panic you. I am making this video to enlighten you. Because this stuff you're not going to hear in your local news. Mainstream media is not going to tell you anything about this. And, well, we know they're puppets of the bigger puppet show in Washington. Now, like I said, I'm never happy when I have to make these videos. But I'm going to do what I can to make sure that everyone stays enlightened. And that's just like there's some other things going on around. And I find it very interesting. Wars, the drums of war, the buttons are being pushed. And you need to pay attention, y'all. Watch overseas. Also, I'm not looking forward to the old bat over in England passing away, because you're going to see some real hell when Charlie Boy gets in position. No, I do not have any love or respect for the monarchy at all. So, with that being said, anybody from England, sorry, but no, I don't respect them. They're sick, sick people, and he is above all else. England's not our friend, never have been. They're still very highly pissed at us for, retaliating against them and getting their freedom. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, pay attention. If something big is going on over here, see what's going on the other end. They're pushing hard, and a lot of crap's going down. One thing I'm noticing is this seeds for Ukraine. I'm not buying into it. Nope, sorry folks. Not at all. They just got, what, 5 billion, something like that from us. And I'm wondering how they printed that money, because there's nothing to back that money up. That should be staying here in America to take care of American people. Them two countries fighting over there, neither one of them's innocent. That's between them. Let them figure it out. And if you think that little one's innocent, you better open your eyes. They're not a bit innocent. If they were innocent, why, they got 25 of our biological labs built over there. You tell me that one. But no, that seeds for Ukraine, I'm not getting into that at all. You know why? It goes through Canada. And well, we know Trump Doe, or Dumb Doe, whichever way you want to call him, we know he's buddies with China very well. So, you need to wake up. Don't get played. Don't get fooled, folks. If you want to support anybody, support small American farmers. If you want to buy seeds from them, that would be your best bet. Because guess what? There's a good chance they'll grow for you. Because they're grown here. People, wake up. Be very, very suspicious of things. Not paranoid, suspicious. Keep your eyes open. Start buying in bulk. Quit buying this little crap here and there. Unless it's bags of rice and stuff, that's fine. But be careful how you shop. Be very careful how you shop. You can be safe. You can be sound, not paranoid, and have your eyes and ears wide open and your head on a swivel. Always watch your six. There's a lot going on. And if you stay vigilant, you can stay on top of it. I'm not paranoid about it, but by dog, I'm going to know what's going on, and I'm going to try my best to keep y'all informed. Keep stocking them pantries, y'all. Stay safe, stay sound, save those seeds. Do what you can. Get ready for your fall crops. We're going to have to garden year round what we can. I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video. Love y'all. Always know that you are loved and appreciated. Y'all stay safe and sound. Stay positive. You got this. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. May you each be blessed. I'll see you soon.